Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Central Peel's Regional Program Night. My name is Simona Matei. I'm a mathematics teacher as well as the head of regional programs here at Central Peel. On behalf of the regional programs team, I would like to thank you for joining us tonight. We are thrilled to be presenting two exciting and unique program options, advanced placement and strings. It is my honor and privilege to introduce to you our special guest of the evening, the Director of Advanced Placement Canada, Linda Robinson. Linda has been a long-time friend and supporter of the Regional Advanced Placement Program at Central Peel. Please join me in welcoming Linda Robinson.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to be here. I'm always happy to talk about the AP program to interested parents and interested students, and particularly in a school like Central Peel, where they are so devoted to the AP and pre-AP programs. During this presentation, I'd like to talk about what is AP, what is pre-AP, and what are the benefits of the AP and pre-AP programs. First of all, what is AP? The AP program is a program that allows motivated high school students to take university level courses while they're still in high school. There are 34 different subjects in 21 subject areas. These are taught by high school teachers. The courses are developed by committees of university professors and experienced teachers. Now you may be thinking, how can high school students handle university level material? Well, there are two key words in what I've just said. One is motivated. The high school students are motivated to do this. And the other is high school teachers. The students are taught by their high school teachers. If you think about university first year courses, there are often 300, 400, 500, 600 students in a class. In an AP class, there'll be maybe 25 to 30 students. The teachers are high school teachers who know the abilities and the level of their students and who care about their students. So they are going to nurture the students, they're going to coach them, they're going to help them handle the more advanced level material and reach the point where they can write a university level exam while they're still in high school. The syllabus is developed by university professors who know what is the typical content of a first year university course, and by high school teachers who know how quickly or how slowly high school students can develop. The exams are written in May in the student's school. Each exam is 50% multiple choice, 50% free response. The only exception to this is studio art, and for studio art, the students submit a portfolio. They submit 4 pieces of original art, which are returned, and the rest of their works they submit digitally. The exams are graded on a scale of 1 to 5 or 5 to 1, as you can see here. This is not a score. This is not a percentage. This is done on purpose. These are just recommendations by the College Board, and each university can decide what the scores mean for themselves. Now, if a student gets a 1 or a 2, they're obviously not going to be ecstatic about that. But this isn't anything they should be too upset about either, because they are getting a 1 or 2 on work that is above and beyond the high school curriculum. They have taken an enriched program. They have written a university level exam while they're still in high school. They will outperform other students at university who have not had the advantage of having this training. In Ontario, the universities tend to give the students a credit but no mark. In British Columbia, Simon Fraser University or the University of British Columbia, the students are given a mark. And for those universities, a 5 is a 96, a 4 is an 86, and a 3 is an 80. These marks are post-secondary marks, so they're not being used for admission to university. So if a student writes an AP exam and gets a 1 or a 2 or a 3, it doesn't matter. Their acceptance to university is going to be based on their Ontario mark. Parents and students always worry that if students are in a harder program, their marks are going to suffer. Well, you don't have to worry about that either. The mark on the student's Ontario Student Record, their OSR, legally has to reflect the work that they have done in the Ontario program following Ontario assessment and evaluation. The mark for their AP exam is a university level mark. Admission to university is based on their high school mark. So even though the work is harder, their mark will reflect what they would have got in the Ontario program. Successful completion of an AP exam for most Ontario universities, for most universities in Canada, means that a student has received a mark of 4 or 5. If they get the 4 or 5, they can receive a transfer credit, advanced placement, or both. And let me explain the difference between these. Queen's University History Department recognizes that there are 3 AP history courses: U.S. History, European History, and World History. If a student gets a 4 or a 5 on all 3 of these courses, then that student will receive 3 general history credits. But the History Department at Queen's stipulates that all students who major in history must take their first-year university course. In that case, the students will receive the transfer credit, but not the advanced placement. Most courses, the students will receive both the transfer credit and the advanced placement. Now, should a student take this advanced placement or not? This is a big question. A lot of students are rather reluctant. They say, well, what if I've missed something in my high school AP class? Well, most AP students are very bright students. They're self-starters, they're active learners, and they can catch up if something has been missed. But don't forget, the exams have been made up by first-year university professors who know what is typically on that exam. There have been studies done in the States. In Texas, there was a huge study done comparing students from the same high school, same social economic background, students who had taken APs and were at the same university in the same courses. They compared students who had graduated from high school with their APs, had decided not to take the transfer credit, did the first year at the university, then went on to second year at that university. They compared them with other students, graduated from the same high school, decided to accept the AP transfer credit and go directly from high school into the second year university course. At the end of second year, they compared the results of the students that had done first and second year at the university with those who had just done the second year, and the students who had taken the advanced placement course scored better than the students that had completed first and second year university. Some students are not going to want to accept the credit. Students who are majoring in health sciences, for example, the medical schools look at your first and second year marks. So it's in your interest to get the highest possible marks. Now, you may have an AP biology credit and an AP chemistry credit, but you didn't take calculus at the AP level. So if you don't accept the biology and chemistry credits, then you've got much more time to devote to the calculus course, because you should be able to ace those other 2 courses since you've already had the background in them. AP courses are recognized in 90% of post-secondary institutions in North America. Community colleges tend not to have an AP policy because it's not typical for a student to graduate from high school with APs and then go directly to a community college. They go high school, university, and then they might, at that point, decide to go to community college for some job training. They're recognized in over 600 universities, 60 countries around the world. If a student wants to go to the London School of Economics, they have to do a makeup year, except if they have 5 APs with marks of 5 on all of them. Just to give you an overview of how big the AP program is, last May, there were 3.9 million AP exams written in 140 countries around the world. In Canada, we had 26,600 exams, and in Ontario, over 8,000 exams were written. Now, what is pre-AP? Well, pre-AP is the term we use to designate the years before the AP year, which is the year in which the students write their AP exam. The pre-AP program is a clearly articulated sequence of courses that enrich the students and lead them to the AP course. Because AP courses tend to be a little more difficult and have more content than the corresponding Ontario courses, if we spread this enrichment out, it's not as difficult for the students to do. The teachers of the pre-AP courses are trained to help the students acquire the skills, concepts, and habits of mind that they need for success on the AP exam. Emphasis in these courses is on inquiry-based learning, problem solving, and other learning strategies that students need for success in AP and beyond. So why should a student take AP? Sounds like a lot of work. Okay. Number one reason, as far as I'm concerned, is the enrichment and the challenge. Number two, it gives the students a chance to enhance their individual strengths. If a student is interested in sciences, he or she can do biology, physics, chemistry. They don't have to do English and art, etc. Students choose which courses they want to take. It gives students a chance to play the role of active learners. They definitely will be a step ahead at university. They will have written university-type exams. The AP exams are created by the same people that create the LSATs and the MCATs. So if students want to become a lawyer or a doctor, this is a wonderful opportunity for them to write that type of exam before it means a career decision for the rest of their lives. They will have done the type of projects they need to do for university. They will have done the type of university experiments they do in the science classes. They have to learn how to write an essay, how to write a thesis topic, how to have supporting evidence, and how to write a good conclusion. In fifth place is the idea that they can get university credits while they're still in university. And some of the advantages of this, if a student wants to do a double major and they arrive at university and have 2 history courses and an English course, they've already got 3 courses if they want to do a double major. If they are going into a heavy course, it's really nice to be able to take one course that's just for interest. Why not take astronomy? A course where it doesn't matter what mark you get, you're doing it for your own interest because you've already got some transfer credits.
Sure.
Sometimes students like to carry a lighter load because they like to have a part-time job. They might get sick, have to drop a course. The daughter of a friend of mine arrived at McGill and had 3 AP transfer credits. She took the second semester of second year off and did volunteer work in South America. As I mentioned before, APs do not help students in the admission process in Ontario universities. This admission is based on their high school marks only, and the AP exam marks are not out until July. It will help them, however, if they're applying to the United States. APs are regarded as the highest level of enrichment. Students that have not taken AP courses are not put into the desired category for students they want to admit to the best universities. What are the characteristics of an AP student? Now, these are not all the characteristics of every AP student. Not every AP student has all of these characteristics. These are just some of the characteristics that I have observed in your typical AP student. They are intellectually curious. They are the question asker. This is the type of student that likes to ask the teacher the question and stump the teacher so that the teacher has to say, "Can I get back to you on that?" These students tend to be self-starters. They like to get involved in things. They like to be independent learners and do a lot of research above and beyond what's required of them. They are passionate about learning. They are well organized. Your parents may not agree with this, but AP students have to be well organized because they're juggling a lot more than just a normal student is. They have self-discipline and good time management skills. They are willing to take risks, academic risks. They are energetic and involved in school life. AP students, typical AP students, do not run home after the bell and sit down and do their homework. They are involved in sports, student government, music, volunteer work, anything that's out there, AP students are usually involved in. And they're often very idealistic and committed to their ideals. Thank you for your attention. I hope you've enjoyed learning about AP and pre-AP. And now I'd like to introduce Mr. Demare.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Central Peel Secondary School. My name is Lawrence Demare, and I am the principal. I really want to thank Linda very much for giving us an overview of the AP program, and I certainly want to thank AP Canada for all the support that they've given us through our development of the program. She has given you an overview of what AP looks like across Canada. I would like to now give you an overview of what AP looks like here at Central Peel Secondary School. First of all, we have spent a lot of time to develop a mission, vision, and values for our program. And what it does is it focuses the program on academic enrichment and rigor. And we know that these are important ingredients for a successful AP program. These qualities are for students who want to experience the sheer joy of learning and are very passionate about their studies. The goals of the AP program at Central Peel are really to support and challenge highly motivated students. We are really emphasizing inquiry, independence, and collaboration. We know that the program is meant to support academic excellence, and we know that all of these qualities will blend together to make students as successful as they can be at school. The goals of the AP program mesh very well with our learning framework here at Central Peel. This is a framework that we have developed over the last couple of years, which really focuses on 21st century teaching and learning. This is a very progressive model that the teachers at the school have developed, which focuses on the integration of technology into classroom lessons and the development of 21st century skills. As I proceed, I will be highlighting some of the skills and how they really do coincide with the goals of our AP program. But this shift towards 21st century teaching and learning is well underway at Central Peel. In order to create this dynamic program here at Central Peel, we have a strong team of teachers who have worked very hard over the last couple of years to develop a strong program. They have attended conferences, they have visited other schools in the GTA that have AP programs, and they have spent a lot of time writing a strong curriculum which will support students to be successful in the program. This is aligned very closely with the AP philosophy and expectations. The other great thing about the AP program at Central Peel is that there is a regional strengths program here that is an excellent complement to the advanced placement program. Here at Central Peel, students can experience both of these programs at the same time if they are so inclined. Right after the AP presentation tonight, we will have a presentation on our regional strengths program, so we encourage you to stick around for that. The Advanced Placement Program at Central Peel is the first comprehensive advanced placement program in all of Peel. That is a program that enriches the curriculum from grade 9 through grade 12 in order to prepare students very well for the advanced placement exams, which are options at the end of grade 12. The Advanced Placement Program at Central Peel is a very unique program in that it is still the only comprehensive advanced placement program in all of Peel. So, what does this advanced placement program look like at Central Peel? For more details, I'm going to refer to our Central Peel Advanced Placement Guiding Principles document, which you have a copy of in your package. The Central Peel Advanced Placement Guiding Principles document really represents the engine or the driving force of our program here at Central Peel. We really think that this captures the essence of our program and is really important for supporting the development of the skills that we're trying to achieve. The keystone to our program and what we think is really the essential ingredient of a program is a focus on critical thinking and problem solving. And you will notice that is definitely one of the key elements of our Central Peel 21st Century Learning Framework as well. That is supported closely by knowledge and understanding and independent learning and thought. We also believe that communication and creativity are two skills that students are very much going to need to be successful in this program, and those are supported by the development of good character and leadership skills. The foundation of our program are the elements that we use to create a teaching and learning environment that will actually create these learning outcomes. And you will notice that there is a high emphasis on enrichment and rigor. So what does all of this look like in a classroom? Our classrooms will provide a rich and rewarding environment, will allow students to explore issues and concepts in more depth and breadth. They will be surrounded with like-minded peers. And we know that they will be exposed to materials that were created by university professors. Those are the features of the program, but what are the actual benefits of being involved in an advanced placement program? Some of the benefits include being able to stand out in university. So an AP experience will really set students apart from other students. Certainly is excellent preparation for all university courses, and there is the opportunity to earn university credits before you've even graduated from high school. All of this additional rigor and work can actually translate into some financial support as well through the possibility of earning scholarships for university. This program will also challenge students. There will be some hard work, but through that hard work, you will be able to broaden your intellectual horizon. You will be in a class that is different from other kinds of classes. And now I would like to turn the microphone over to Mr. Wardlaw, who will explain the difference between advanced placement and the International Baccalaureate program.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight I am here to talk to you about the difference between the Advanced Placement Program and the International Baccalaureate Program. The Advanced Placement Program I'm going to refer to as AP, and the International Baccalaureate Program I'm going to refer to as IB. First, before I begin, I'd like to tell you that both programs are an exceptional academic programs. They both highly prepare you with a strong foundation for university, but there are some significant differences. First is flexibility. The second is cost. Let's talk about the flexibility first. Both programs at the junior levels force the student to take courses. They are all expected to take IB and AP courses. There's no getting out of it. Everyone has to take a certain number of courses. However, the flexibility comes at the senior levels. That's grade 11 and 12. The AP program recognizes that all students don't look at subject matter the same way. All students have interests, where the IB program does not. Let me explain. If you're a grade 11 student and you really like history, but you don't like math, then you could take the AP history course and you could take the AP math course, but you do not have to write the exam for the AP math course. You might write the AP history course and do very well, but the AP math course you don't have to worry about. And are there penalties for that? No, there are none, because you still get your high school credit. That's very important. You still get your high school credit. There are consequences in the IB program. Now, when it comes to the IB program, they don't recognize that flexibility. You are pigeonholed. You must take history. You must take math. You must take both subjects. You must write both exams. That's a one-fit-all approach, and that does not work for everyone. If you like high structure like that and you're a well-rounded student that way, the IB program may be very well suited for you. But if you like to have that flexibility and you want to be more involved in other things and other aspects of your school life, then the AP courses are the ones you should take. Now, let's take a look at the cost. When you come to the AP program, in grade 9, it's going to cost you $200. In grade 10, it's going to cost you $200. In grade 11 and 12, it's $200. The IB program is exactly the same in the grade 9 and 10 levels. However, in grade 11, it's going to be $1,250. In grade 12, it's going to be $1,250. Why is there such a difference? Well, some of it comes down to training. We have our training done at a local level. We just have to go to Toronto. versus the IB program where they have to go and fly out to international teacher training throughout the world. The second reason is that the AP people recognize that they don't want to put barriers up. So as a result, they make their curriculum free to the teachers. That's not true with the IB curriculum. You must buy the IB curriculum. Well, that's it for me. Thank you very much. And now I'd like to introduce Miss Tatelman.
Good evening. I'm here to talk about the ideal AP candidate. So who are you, potential AP students? You are one for whom learning is never a chore, but a joy. That's because you are curious about the world. And that curiosity, that attitude of wanting to know, drives you to seek answers. You take it upon yourself to explore, to find out, to conduct experiments if necessary, to do research if necessary, just because you want to. It is an intellectual curiosity that fills you, not the kind of curiosity about who wears what, or which celebrity is going out with whom. No, not that. You are the great minds that Eleanor Roosevelt captured so insightfully when she said, "Great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, and small minds discuss people." You AP students have minds that gravitate towards learning, minds that come alive with ideas, minds that are passionate about exchanging ideas, defending ideas, refuting ideas, and having great fun while doing so. Because you view learning through the lens of enrichment, it is something you find personally satisfying, something that motivates you from deep within. You are therefore a very motivated student, and your work ethic is excellent. This too much work is not in your vocabulary. Rather, we'll be hearing from your lips, "Sir, Miss, I've completed all that is asked. What next?" AP students take the initiative to go above and beyond what is minimally required. They find they make an error, and they will be the first to say, "Why is this an error? Let me find out. Let me ask my teacher." So AP students are motivated. AP students take initiative. Do AP students read voraciously? You bet. In fact, you devour materials hungrily because you are excited by what you can find. Being an avid reader, your imagination has been fired up time and again. Small wonder then that you are academically proficient. Your delight in reading means that you now have a huge vocabulary. You know the 3 building blocks of good communication: precision, clarity, and when necessary, brevity, which means you speak and write to the point. You are all these qualities, dear potential AP students, and more. Ideally, you will also have parental support that truly helps you in your AP quest. Your parents and or guardians will work in tandem with your teachers to assist you in giving you the best foundation for academic excellence and strength of character. These 2 pillars will help you find your dream and perhaps one day propel humanity forward. Thank you. And now, here is Mrs. Allworth to walk you through the AP pathway.
Thank you, Ms. Tatelman. This evening, what I am going to be speaking to you about is the actual AP structure as it is delivered at Central Peel Secondary School. A student who is accepted into the AP program in grade 9 has 5 compulsory courses as a pre-AP course. They are math, English, science, geography, and French. In addition, the student will take 3 optional courses. In grade 9 and grade 10, there are similarities. Again, there are 5 pre-AP courses: mathematics, English, science, history, and French, and 3 optional courses. So in grade 9 and 10, there are more requirements that are specified in the AP program. This is laying the foundation or the groundwork for their senior years. However, as you've already heard earlier in the presentation, grade 11 and 12 is where we see the real benefits of the AP program at Central Peel. There is a great deal of flexibility for a student to choose courses according to their interests. A student who is in the AP program can elect to take 1, 2, 3, or even more AP courses in the grade 11 and 12 grades. This allows them to choose from any number of courses. Up to 30 AP courses are offered in the curriculum. Now, if a student is personally interested in mathematics and technology, they may determine that they are going to focus in grade 11 and 12 on that specific area and choose their AP courses in the mathematics or technology. Or perhaps they may be strong in sciences and want to pursue a university program involving sciences. Again, they can choose their courses in grade 11 and 12 specifically in the area of sciences. Business and economics. We know traditionally business and economics is a very popular area for AP students. Or the arts and humanities. So you can see that a student who may have a particular area of focus or an area of strength, and maybe a very direct pathway into university, can really hone this AP program to what they are interested in. Now, of course, we also recognize that a student may be that cross-curricular student and crossover between these 4 different areas. And again, the program can be delivered to them so they can cross between these 4 different areas. So that is the AP structure at Central Peel Secondary School. Now, after this evening, if you have determined that you want to apply to our AP program, I'm going to take you through the steps to do so. So the first thing we ask you to do is go on to our website and honestly assess your AP readiness. On the website under Advanced Placement, there is a questionnaire. The questionnaire is for you to rate your readiness to take on the AP challenge. Discuss it with your parent or guardian. They know you, they know what your habits are and your interests are. And also consult with your grade 8 teachers. Again, they see you in the classroom on a regular basis and may be able to give you feedback and input about whether AP seems like the right program for you. Once you have determined that, you will access the online application. The application is found on our website, centralpeel.org, and you may apply between November 8th and December 8th. December 8th is a firm deadline, and if a student has not applied by that point in time, they will no longer be able to access the application. In that application, you will have an opportunity to look at including information about yourself, your AP readiness, and your leadership experiences. There will be a $25 application fee. That fee, for the first time, can be paid online. And when you hit submit for your application, you will be prompted to pay the $25 online, and it will not be finalized until that is paid. Once you've paid your application, don't be surprised to receive an email from us thanking you for your application and reminding you that you will be writing a Central Peel Math and Literacy evaluation. The evaluation does take place in the school, Central Peel. The date is Saturday, December 14th, and it will assess both language or writing and literacy, as well as mathematics. We don't want you to stress. There's nothing you can do in addition to prepare. This is really meant to be an assessment of your skills in these areas, and the test is written based on curriculum up to the end of grade 7. You will be informed by email after the assessment about the result of your application and whether you have been accepted into the program. Now, there are a few other things that we want you to know about the selection criteria. That includes these qualities that we are looking for, criteria. Grade 7 final marks, grade 8 progress report where we will see your learning skills, and grade 6 EQAO results, your evaluation that you do here in December, as well as your application responses to the reflection questions. So on the application, we do ask you to answer a few questions, and they are assessed. All of these components come together to help us to determine the best candidates for the AP program. If you are a Peel student, the only thing you need to worry about is completing the application and coming to write our math and literacy evaluation. All these other criteria we are able to gather through the computer system. However, if you are a student outside of Peel, Dufferin Peel, or perhaps a private school or further afield, you will need to submit your grade 7 final report card, your grade 8 progress report card, and if you have your grade 6 EQAO paper results, we would also ask you to bring all these things to the school and hand them in through our main office once you have completed your application. Here are some timelines that are of importance. You can also find these timelines in your package on the green paper. Between November and December 8th, the online application must be completed. You can access the application on centralpeel.org website. You may go in and out of the application as you work through it. So in other words, you don't have to start it and complete it in the same session. However, the December 8th is a firm deadline, so make sure you have completed your application by that time. On December 14th, the assessment will take place at Central Peel Secondary School. You will receive an email to invite you to come to that assessment. It is mandatory. Make sure you've made time to be here to write that assessment. You will have to wait some time. However, all schools have a round 1 acceptance on the same date, which is February 7th. So in other words, we know that some of you may be applying to more than one program. All schools in Peel have February 7th as their round 1 acceptance date. You will hear from your schools if you have been given an offer of acceptance. It is really important that you consider and reply to those acceptances. We will have a round 2 acceptance as we will become familiar with how many spaces we have left in our program by February 14th. Now, what is really important for you to know is that with those 2 dates, February 7th and February 14th, once a regional program offer has been accepted by you, no other offers can be accepted or considered. So in other words, we want you to be at Central Peel. We want you to choose us. At the same time, we want you to know that once you have accepted the offer, you will no longer be considered at another location for another regional program. The one exception is our AP and Strings program. Because they are in the same building, a student can accept those 2 offers. The last thing I just wanted to address, for parents in particular, sometimes busing is a concern. Perhaps you live a distance from Central Peel and are worried about how your child is going to go to and from Central Peel. We will offer, just like all regional programs across Peel, a private busing option. All regional programs do not have busing, school busing attached to it. Instead, students are expected to find their own way to the school. So what we have worked out, similarly to other regional programs, is a student can purchase a seat on a private school bus, which will pick them up very close to their home and drop them off straight at the school, and then again pick them up at the school and deliver them home. It is a private bus option where the parent will connect with the bus company through Central Peel. They're here tonight in the lobby. You may speak to that company. And once you've accepted, you can actually purchase a seat on the bus. We are also happy to say we are on the Zoom bus line for Brampton, and a student who can access transit, it's a great way to get to Central Peel. At this time, I would like to turn it over to Mr. Nick Nolfi, as he is going to speak about our AP pilot program. Thank you.
The future is actually now the present, because we are already busily working with our first cohort of highly motivated and enthusiastic AP students. At this point, these new AP students are for the most part diamonds in the rough. Nonetheless, each and every one has displayed a strong desire to be polished, to polish, and to self-polish to a brilliant, enlightening shine, creating an unstoppable intellectual synergy that will surely breathe fire into the minds of all CPSS students and staff. That this process is already well underway is clearly evident to me. I am currently enjoying the privilege of teaching my first grade 9 AP math class, which is without a doubt the best class I have taught in 25 years. By working with like-minded peers who share similar interests and who also share an insatiable curiosity about the world, the students in this class eagerly take advantage of what AP has to offer. In the spirit of the AP philosophy, these students thrive on curriculum enhancements, take responsibility for their own learning, are willing to take risks, take the initiative to resolve academic difficulties, work hard, work independently, are driven by internal motivation, and most of all, enjoy learning. It is such a delightfully refreshing change to be freed from the fetters of maintaining class discipline, making it possible to focus almost entirely on academic achievement, character development, and intellectual growth. This in turn allows students to learn in greater depth and at an accelerated pace. Indeed, this is a very exciting time at Central Peel, and it appears that the future can only get brighter. None of this would have been possible without the hard work of dedicated staff and students. The journey began about 3 years ago, and it involved hundreds of hours of hard work, learning, unlearning, and relearning. Much of this work involved AP training workshops and studying various existing models used to deliver AP programs. In the end, we decided that the best way to prepare for teaching AP students was to teach AP students. Thus, the Central Peel Advanced Placement Pilot Program was born, which involves our very own Central Peel students. These students are currently in grade 11, studying English and mathematics at the AP level, and are clearly reaping many benefits from what AP has to offer. At the same time, they have proved to be enthusiastic ambassadors for the program. They figure prominently among the wonderful kids who welcomed you today. Who can talk better about the AP class than the students themselves? So we shall allow our students to have the last word.
There's a lot of people coming from like different areas and like different families and different backgrounds and stuff. So like it gives you the chance to work with a lot of different
other schools. Some of the other schools, at this point we have extracurricular activities.
Really nice. They sit you down and help you out with how it's done.
The students here are really hardworking and determined.
It's like the best school ever.
Our university credits advanced like knowledge when it comes to math and English.
Good job. Just knowledge.
And it gives us an opportunity to get ahead against whoever we're going up against when it comes to going into university. The chance to get a university credit and grade gold education.
Experience with having a lot of work and a lot of heavy course load with studying in university.
A university credit. It was like fast track in university.
Learn to face new challenges. The benefit over the other students.
Skills.
A good education for money and what I love.
Knowledge for the future and a university credit.
Credit sounds pretty nice. The final exam that we have to write in grade 12.
To be able to go through the first year with ease so I wouldn't be falling behind.
Math competitions.
It's been harder than it was in academic math, but it's not too hard.
I get very stressed. Sometimes I get very behind, and it takes a lot of effort, and you need to be very committed to higher
Fulfillment that I've done something good.
We had to do summer homework, which is kind of a bummer, but it'll be worth it in the long run.
And we had subscriptions to the problem of the week from the University of Waterloo.
Better university.
The homework. A lot of homework. A lot. I chose AP because my parents thought that this would be the best for me.
Because I wanted to come to Central Peel to get a feel for the diversity that's here.
I want to shorten my life in university. I was surrendered for it.
Give me the challenge that I need.
Tailored to what you wanted.
AP seemed like a better option than a lot of the other programs that I had the opportunity to go to.
So I'd be prepared for grade 11 math because I was told it was complete different.
Because academics way too easy. My friends like influence me because they're like smart people, and I'll become smart. You graduate AP.
Parents decided that AP would be a good program to be in.
My mom told me about it. My dad was very insistent on
The individualism, being able to work as a group at the same time.
It seemed very beneficial as well.
It saves time and make more money.
And now I shall pass the baton back to Ms. Matei for a few closing remarks.
We would like to leave you with a big question. Are you a highly motivated student? If the answer is yes, then advanced placement at Central Peel is for you. Before you go, we would like to invite you to join us for our regional strings presentation. It will take place right here in the auditorium. Right now, we will give you a sneak preview into that presentation.
Hi everyone, thanks for coming to our presentation tonight. My name is Ronaldo and I'm an AP and regional strings student. When I grow up, I want to become a doctor and I know that music will help me get there. Stick around for the strings presentation coming up next and see how music can make you better.
You can find more information about the program by visiting this website. And now, we would like to invite you for a session of question and answers in the cafeteria or in the classrooms. Thank you for your attention and have a good night.